Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the lucky Pierres. Yeah!
All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got another movie review for you. This one is from 1994, directed by Oliver Stone. It's called Natural Born Killers. All right, Natural Born Killers. Let's explain the plot of this one. Two victims.
Kind of hard to do.
Two victims of traumatized childhoods become lovers and psychopathic serial murderers, irresponsibly glorified by the mass media.
Yep. Okay.
I nailed it.
That nailed it, right? That's IMDb for you.
Which I did. I did.
I thought you just made that up.
I did write. Kind of has a similar message to one of the messages of Nope. Is like America commoditizing, normalizing, and like monetizing tragedy.
Yeah, you're right there.
The main thing is like glorifying serial killers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to get people to love them.
which didn't sit right with me because you know what I mean.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah.
For me to really enjoy a movie thoroughly, they need to have some sort of likable characters.
You mean you didn't like them?
No, I mean I hated them, to be honest. Or at least if they're not likable, they need to like get their comeuppance or suffer, or there needs to be justice in some way. And I didn't see any of that, and
There's not.
That's why it didn't do it for me. Because see, this movie is like it's so much more relevant today. I think because like this stuff is way more prominent today. You know, mass shootings and stuff. And think, like, they're making it kind of seem kind of cool, you know what I mean? Like,
I
kind of feel like
it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's kind of less that way now. Like when it came out, people kind of did like serial killers and criminals more, whereas now they don't really like them. But it's more common.
it's way
Like
more.
it happens
it's a lot more common.
now, but people aren't like.
It's not
Like,
as
not-
sexy, you know.
Yeah, like-
Well, there's no serial killers now. It's all mass shooting.
Yeah.
That's what this.
shooting
They
and
weren't
stuff.
really serial killers. They
Well,
were.
he said we're mass murderers.
They were
Yeah.
mass murders. They shot up like
Yeah.
whole stores, killed like 50 people.
52.
Yeah,
because
and
that's
you-
what he said. He says 50, and he goes 50.
And you don't think about like the victims. They don't show like the victims.
skip a ton of them.
The victims' families and stuff like, and they're just showing like these two having a great time. You know, like imagine. I know it's a movie, but just imagine your family getting shot by like a mass murderer. And this movie's focusing on those two.
I think that's kind of the point.
That's the
though,
point of
is
the movie.
That is the point.
Because like the people that are celebrating them, it's just because they're not affected. If they were affected,
Oh, they'd be
would-
devastated. Yeah,
but like that was.
I
kind of-
get that message.
How
It's
the,
just
the country just eats up mass murderers,
Yeah.
and the news pumps it down your throat. Like everywhere
Yeah.
you turn, there's
fame and notoriety, no matter how you get it, is good.
Yeah.
You know, any even bad attention is good
Well, yeah,
attention.
like if this movie was made
it
now,
don't sit right with
it
me.
would have to have like a social media, like internet angle,
Oh,
and then it'd
100%.
be super relevant.
Yes, it would. Yeah, it could easily
Even
be
cell
done today.
phones, 'cause then
I think it'd be too controversial today because just it happens so frequently that like it's still so it's even,
As long as you don't have a school shooting, you're okay.
yeah.
That
That's
if you
the
do,
thing.
you're crossing the line.
That's too close to home. You know what I mean? That's like, but I don't know. It just didn't sit right.
I mean,
with
I'm
me.
not saying personally I think you're
didn't-
crossing a line, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It didn't sit right with me. I mean, I don't know. You guys.
Okay, well,
that's a funny way to break down a movie. It didn't say it's a movie, but
I can't get fully behind it. I just can't.
well, you're not supposed to
the
like
beginning-
support them.
No,
in the movie.
I mean, I think you're supposed to. I don't know.
The
I don't
whole,
know. It's
like,
well done. Let me just say, it's well done, but I'm just saying it glorifies murderers and murder and stuff. And I get that's the message. I get that's what he's trying to go for. And but I just don't. It just doesn't sit right with me.
Okay.
Because there are people out there that literally like. There's
I
not.
feel like you're getting too worked up right
No,
now.
no. we're all intelligent enough to know that like it's like that's not cool. There's people out there that are like that's cool. They're not intelligent enough to like empathize with like the victims, the faceless victims and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. Go ahead.
The whole opening, like beginning first section of the movie is like a bad Rob Zombie music video.
It did have zombie. It did have music
Yeah.
video elements.
Like,
a lot.
well, even when
a
they're
lot of the
driving in the
sex-
car is Dragula. Like,
a lot of the
true.
sequences were music videos.
and like the cartoony stuff added in, and like
The sitcom
Yeah, the
stuff.
editing is
which
just
I know
madness.
a lot of
Like,
people love. But
Yeah.
like, and this is going to be an odd take for me, but I don't love this movie.
I don't love the
Like,
editing either.
Well, I mean, in general, like I feel like, especially whoever watches any of this, and you two, for knowing what I like, you would assume that I love this movie, but I really don't.
No, it's definitely an
And-
acquired taste, not
and-
for everybody.
Well, and part of it is because of like how many people were obsessed with it and like acted like it was like life changing, and I'm like, I just don't get it.
I don't
Yeah.
either. I don't either. What was
And
up
also,
with the?
he's definitely a pedophile, right? Because when they meet, she's got braces and like they make her seem like a little teenager.
Well, that
Can't
was
go
like-
out past curfew.
Not their actual meeting. I'm pretty sure that was just like
I know,
a
but
fantasized
Yeah.
version.
yeah, but
I mean, you can take it however you
I
want.
thought that was clever, like kind of like interesting to do the like the TV
Leave It to
sitcom.
Beaver type.
Yeah, some TV programming type stuff mixed in. You know what I mean? Like interesting.
It's a insanely stylized movie.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It's like
It's
surreal. like,
almost like
stylized.
like
Yeah.
a graphic novel on the screen.
yeah,
There's
it's a
stuff
lot.
going on in the windows.
It's extremely
you know,
offensive
like-
and loud and just down in your face and down your throat. And
It
it's
is.
just-
So I get like the
Obnoxious
animation.
almost.
Yeah.
I
Obnoxious.
get
to a
the animation and like the background and the weird editing, but just because I get it, that doesn't mean I like it. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't about it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm in the same boat there.
But Robert Downey Jr. is like a ridiculous high point, and then
Yep.
later on also Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah.
Like
That's
He's
their,
great.
their caricatures
Part of mine too,
are
yeah.
just so great.
Tommy Lee's great and everything.
And then
One
like,
of the IMDb things just says like when you look up like language and stuff, it says Tommy Lee Jones' character is extremely vulgar.
yeah. Then like the reenactment scenes are hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Like where they're reenacting their crimes.
Mhm.
And then I put Mark on the bike, like when there's a guy riding the bike by, you know, my friend Mark. I was like, "Is that Mark on the bike?"
They shoot him.
Yeah, they just. She's like, "It was hard to shoot him. It's a moving target." Like,
Yeah, the biker. Yeah.
Maybe that's what hit
And
home
then
for you, Ben.
That was the whole reenactment thing. They were like, there was one tragic thing, and they're like, American bronze medalist, and like they were only upset about that cyclist dying, nothing else going on.
Did you guys know that I read that it's Tarantino obviously wrote it?
That one of my
But-
things is I feel like if Tarantino made it, it would have been
a lot different.
better.
Yeah, it would have
I
been better.
agree.
But,
he also
like his
hated it.
ideas
He
ideas,
hated it when it came out.
Did he?
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
it's not what I wrote.
His
'cause
ideas
Oliver
put
Stone
together by
changed
somebody
a bunch of
else.
it. Yeah.
Like-
How does he feel about it now? Did it say or just
No, he hates it.
He hates it still.
Yeah, he wrote
Wow.
it, and Oliver Stone bought it, and then Oliver
Yeah,
Stone
then
changed
made
it to make it into a movie. Like,
Wow.
But what's
Well,
the,
it works.
with
It's
the
a
whole,
huge movie
the
and
whole
people love
it.
Scatman.
Yeah.
What's up with the whole Scatman scene? Like when she's mad at him and is like, "I'm going for a ride," and the whole time is just a Scatman like beep bap beep bap bap for like a whole like 5 minutes in the movie. Like that's the music. When they're like when he's like, "I want a hostage," and he wants to fuck the hostage, and she like leaves. She goes, "I'm going for a ride," and the whole time she's out on her own. It's just a Scatman go like beep bap beep beep bap. Like, and I was like, why is that the soundtrack for this and for so long? It's like 5 minutes.
I mean, the whole movie's just a lot.
It just makes
There
no
is
sense
there
to
is
me.
some great acting in this. There's like a good cast: Woody
Yeah.
Harrelson, Juliette
Oh, yeah.
Lewis, Tommy
Yeah,
Lee
they're
Jones,
great.
Tom Sizemore, Robert Downey.
Then-
Jr. I will say this: how much blow got done on set with Tom Sizemore, Robert Downey Jr., and Juliette Lewis on set? You know, I'd love to be like a record of
It's
all
only half the budget.
Yeah.
When they went to the gas station, Woody Harrelson looked like an albino Blade. He was like white.
with the-
white tight jeans,
Yeah.
white wife beater, the holster over the
Yeah,
side, his hair in a ponytail. I was like, it's like a white out Blade.
Did you guys know that Scagnetti, the guy's name?
Yeah.
In Reservoir Dogs, that's the parole officer of one of the guys, Seymour Scagnetti.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that was obviously he was related to him because Tarantino wrote
Yeah.
the script.
That's hilarious, man.
Then
And I know it because they
That-
say
but-
it like 10 times.
yeah,
like, not Scagnetti.
because of him, when he gets on the scene, he sniffs her panties and then looks at like her body imprint, like in the dust on the car, and is like,
That's
"That's,
an ass."
a perfect ass."
Yeah. That dude's such a creep.
On the whole tripping like on shrooms scene, I felt like was a little too long. Like they could have cut that in half, and it would have been the same
When they
effect.
get bit.
Yeah, like when they're on shrooms and then wander into the Indians thing and the rattlesnake, like all that.
Yeah.
Like they could have cut out half of that, and it would have been just
I
as
agree.
good.
Yeah.
And then he kills that guy.
For me, like
Yeah,
the first half,
that's the only one he regrets.
Yeah,
He said
what
that's
he said.
the only. I
Yeah,
wish
yeah.
that didn't kill that Indian.
What did you say, Joe?
the first half of the movie, I'm not super into, honestly. The second half, like in the prison and stuff, I love. Like it's
Right, okay.
way better for me.
It is.
Well, that's
It
what I
does
said,
feel
well,
like a different movie, kind of.
There's
you know?
so
It's-
much less like insane editing and drug
Yes,
crazy
you're right.
stuff going on. Like it's just like pretty straightforward.
And
Now that I think
they
about it, yeah,
threw
you're right. Yeah.
all the quotable lines like in the interview scene. Like every line you hear from that movie is literally from Woody talking to Robert Downey Jr. in that one interview.
Yep. And Tommy Lee Jones is so great in it. Just
Yeah.
some of his reactions.
That's what I said. All and
He's
that,
so at level 11.
that whole
Yeah.
last act, all of the characters, especially Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Downey Jr., are like absurd and like Batman villains almost.
Yeah, he's like Two-Face.
comedic. Yeah, comedic Batman.
Yeah.
How he
villains.
was Two-Face.
And he's like, not gonna happen. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's literally happening right now.
Yeah, I
Like, he's like,
rewinded a part,
He's like,
like-
you're not getting out of here. And he's like, we're walking out the door right now. And Robert Downey Jr.'s like, if anybody messes with us. And it's like, what is happening?
I had to rewind the part in when they're rioting and Tommy Lee Jones walks in and like sees all the things. And the cop says they're on fire. He's like, I can see the fucking fire.
Anyway, you guys got anything else you want to add? Or,
Just at the end, Woody, when he like, they're like telling Robert Downey Jr. they're going to kill him, and he's like, you know what we're doing? It's a statement, and he's like, don't really know what it says, but like, so you can't say I'm making a statement and then go, I mean, I don't really know what the statement is, but here we go, and just shoot him. Yeah. Like it kind of sums up the whole thing because like they kind of were trying to come off as like woke, like elevated, like we're doing this for a reason, we're smart killers, but they were just dumb rednecks on drugs.
yes, exactly.
Did you guys know that Oliver Stone went to Vietnam? Like he volunteered to go to Vietnam. So maybe this could be like some of this could be
Flashbacks of
Oh,
this.
wow.
going on the screen on
Yeah.
his insane head. Like
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, then the prison break does seem like a cool music video.
yeah.
Like whereas in the beginning was like a bad take on a Rob Zombie music video, then the prison break is like a cool like Biohazard music video or like Biohazard and Public Enemy music video
Yeah.
going on.
I like that Rodney Dangerfield's in it. He's a great addition. Like he's
He's
awesome at
ridiculous.
everything.
He's
Like,
so hateable and
yeah,
so good at that
he's great.
character.
He just looks like a creep.
He
Like,
does.
And then when he pulls the shoe out of the like dinner, it was so fucking
Yeah.
funny. He's like, "I'm gonna eat this. I gotta pray after I eat." And pulls like a basketball shoe out of the soup.
He's so
Yeah, he's so
believable
disgusting.
as that character. I feel like that might be him in real life.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Isn't he dead?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's get to ratings.
Oh
huh?
yeah, for sure.
What did you guys give it?
I give it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
Yeah, I gave it a 6.5. So
That's fair.
Right in the middle.
I just think the second half is like so much better. It's like a different
It is,
movie.
it is.
Like it's just more. It's fun to watch. Like the first half is just like I was like, it's just not fun to watch. Like the editing, there's so much in your face at all times. And
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I feel like, but like for the if you kind of want the same message but a better movie, just watch Boondock Saints. Like, cause like how they're all
they killed killers though.
yeah, so better.
Terrible people.
Some parallels watch True Romance. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
But like I just meant because in Boondock Saints, like how they're the heroes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like how
Yeah.
people are heralding these people as heroes. If you want a better experience,
Yeah.
watch something like Boondock Saints.
Anyway,
Yeah.
final verdict: see it ASAP, see it whenever, skip it.
It's a cult classic, but I would say see it whenever.
Yeah, see it whenever.
See it whenever. Yeah. All right, guys, we got the movie quote game. Joe's got a movie quote for us. We gotta guess it. What do you got, Joe?
It's 2 people. So which are you? Are you a faithless preacher?
A mean motherfucking servant of God.
I'm a mean servant of God.
You're gonna hate me, but I don't know right off the top of my head what movie that's from, but I know that quote by heart.
Oh, yeah, I thought you had it for sure.
It sounds like Tarantino.
All right, you got a guess, Ben?
Well, we got 2 guesses here. I'm gonna say Pulp Fiction. Oh, I think I know it. Guy can talk to him, right?
No, that would be your guessing.
Wait, what? I can tell him. I can influence his guess, right?
I don't think
Sure,
so.
go for it. Why not?
Yes, you guys always do it. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it might be Kill Bill. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
No, I don't think it's Kill Bill.
Well, there's only so many movies
Is
he
it
made.
Boondock Saints?
Negative.
It's a Tarantino movie. All right, what is it?
It is from Dusk Till Dawn.
Ah,
So which are you? Are you a faithless preacher? Or are you a mean motherfucking servant of God?
I did. I knew it.
He didn't direct it though.
He's in it.
He's in it, but did he direct it? He didn't direct it. It was Robert Rodriguez.
directed it.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you who directed it.
Misleading information.
You said a Tarantino movie. He's in the movie.
I know. All right, that's a point for Joe.
I knew the quote though.
Yeah.
Do I get half a point? I finished the quote for you.
You didn't let me finish it. You get negative points.
All right,
That's
guys.
okay. Somebody else needs a win.
I won't get a win. My points are taken away every time. So.
That Jordy won once. You won twice. Joe won once. I haven't won once. So.
Twice, once.
All right, guys. That's our review for Natural Born Killers. Thanks for watching. We love you, and we'll see you soon.